Here we are with another intense matchup on Thursday night HRL. We have Loud Whine versus Str8 Tilted, a combination, a carbon copy of the same teams going at it. Baron with his first stream here. How you doing today, Baron?
Hey, what's going on? This is Bren Guy, aka Malay King Burger. And yeah, I'm excited. This is my first stream. We're looking at Loud Whine versus Str8 Tilted in the Contender division. I believe if you look at the stats, Loud Whine is the favored team in this semifinal tonight. I think they have a plus 1500 CSR over Str8 Tilted. So we're going to see if some upset can happen. That does happen often in these playoffs. We'll find out more as we watch.
Absolutely. We got Loud Whine going in 31-4 right now, getting a huge lead up there. Watching Alf just kind of get a little bit of damage down onto the C area. The ball goes down, 4 go down for Loud Whine. Str8 Tilted is going to have a couple of seconds here with this ball. As long as they can pick it up and move it back, it looks like they're going back to C now. Going into the pillars here, Majesty getting good damage down. I don't know if he got the kill or not, but I mean, this looks like it might be a nice little trade-off. Going down with a sniper is tough, but I mean,
Four go down for Str8 Tilted. That was not the best hold for them. It was a good attempt. I think maybe they were a little out of position. They weren't getting the ball quickly enough and getting in place quickly enough. But now Elfwin from Loud Whine got the memo. He's sitting up on top tower. That's exactly where he should be, so you can drop it off.
Yeah, that that clear is super clutch when you have the ball control. You're able to get that couple of seconds in to really reset your team and really get the the game going. But we're watching here as we watch Bro, I'm just gonna call him Bro, come in cuts, getting this clutch kill onto Majesty, being able to look at that active camo. He goes down. There's about 2-3 seconds left on that active camo. I mean, as we know, with 45 seconds on the camo, it's a tough thing to give up. I mean, you got to be able to make sure you get that camo. We got Majesty with some ball time here, 82-26. It's going to take a miracle to really come back on this round, but I hope they're able to get more intel and be able to really capitalize and get some more time, maybe in round 2, and maybe make this a closer matchup.
Yeah, I would love to see Str8 Tilted get a little more time. It seems like every time they get control of the ball, their numbers go down quickly, which doesn't give them much time with the ball. It's hard to hold the ball when you're only 1 up on your team. Seems like also Loud Whine, Str8 Tilted has the sniper, has the power weapon. Let's see if he can make some use out of it. Trying to defend his B flank for the team. And we have someone holding the ball and back tower.
Yeah, I mean, that, like we were talking about before, that tower hold is clutch. Alf with a beautiful kill there to get that sniper down. 3 go down for Str8 Tilted. 2, looks like we played the ball there. 3 are still down for Str8 Tilted. This is time for Loud Whine to really get their hands on the ball and get this round 1 win. And what a beautiful nade, getting the damage done. 2 in pillars. Can he get the double kill onto it? And he gets the assist. 2 assists with the kill. Another 3 go down for Str8 Tilted. That is not what you want to see when you're down 95-47.
Absolutely. You need to make those kills count. And Str8 Tilted, I gotta say, had a slow start to this round, but they started turning it up halfway through, and I really hope they can keep that momentum in the next round.
Yeah, I think they're going to come back. Maybe they'll readjust and really play the objective how they want to play it. I mean, we've seen a lot of C-side hold, as we were talking about. To me, it is the better place to hold due to the fact that you can play the ball and get a couple extra seconds down. We have Bro just coming in, getting a perfect kill, laying a lot of damage, but 4 go down for Loud Whine, 2 pop up now. I mean, it almost just seems like a game as player at this point. The ball is like secondary. We got great kills coming in, and I don't know if they're waiting to see the active camo. Maybe they're waiting and just hunting it down, but they lose active camo there anyway. I mean, you really need to play the ball. I mean, it's oddball. You know what I mean? You don't have the ball, you don't win the game. So I understand the point where you want the camo, but you can't lose points trying to achieve the power weapons.
It looks like Loud Whine may have taken that sniper with camo. I'm not sure if they traded out back there or not, but they are in position now to hold this ball for a long hold. They have someone holding out at dice, top tower, mid. They have this locked down. 2 are down right now for Str8 Tilted. They're going to have to hold their push so they don't stagger themselves. We'll see if they're disciplined enough to be able to do that to break this hold that Loud Whine has.
Yeah, discipline's the name of the game here in Halo Infinite. I mean, being able just to slow down, calm down, and really play this ball well. I mean, that drop down there, just being ready to play it and almost saving his life. If he would have saved his life, that would have been quite impressive and got away. But I mean, 1 goes down for Loud Whine as they're going to pick up the ball, but 2 go down for Str8 Tilted. This flank was a great flank being put on, but I mean, a little too late. His 2 players went down there, so he really didn't have any backup, anything to really cover him when he picked that ball up. But we're just watching a back and forth Slayer match at this point. 37-7. Loud Whine is holding the ball more time, and I mean, this is time for Str8 Tilted to get some time on this ball, and it's
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. With 4 up, they're holding it in A, which is not the ideal situation to hold it in. I would say probably top tower and then back B and then A would be the best types of holds that you would have. They're already down 2. They're trying to salvage whatever they can, maybe get the camo. Let's see what they can do with this camo. This could be a turn of pace here. It's pretty close, 37-26. I would say the first round was definitely a lot more lopsided in the beginning for Loud Whine's favor. Of course, Loud Whine is very disciplined. They're holding it already back B. And they have 2v2 right now.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite holds right here. I mean, look at that ball time. Just being able to drop into the pool there with the ball. I mean, getting
milking it all the way.
Absolutely. He just milked that. And we are, I mean, this is going to be a game. I mean, we are watching just 2 teams go back and forth. I mean, you can look at Dauntless right now. He's 21-14. He is just...
Look at Alfwin just holding down a 3v1 down in bottom tower, keeping the entire Str8 Tilted team back.
Oh, beautiful.
They are afraid of his gun skill, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
Something is shook.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Alfwin, he's not you know, he doesn't have a lot of kills, but he's up there in assists. You know, he's getting the team riled up. He's getting the team ready to go. Right now, Loud Whine has the ball back C. We're watching as Dude goes in and loses that battle on C, but they play the Loud Whine's able to play the ball, going 1 down. To Str8 Tilted 1 down. And it's a back and forth game. Loud Whine goes 3 down at this point. I mean, I can't even keep up the amount of people that go down, come back up. It is an intense back and forth game. Let's see if they can get a couple more seconds here, because I feel like Str8 Tilted has been able to kind of counteract the blows here, but they haven't been able to get a lot of time on this ball. It seems like they're getting the ball and just throwing it right off, and you need a little bit more of a little bit of a setup in order to get time on this ball, and they just haven't been able to do that.
Absolutely. That's definitely what I'm seeing from Str8 Tilted. They're able to break Loud Whine, which is impressive, but they're not able to hold the ball long enough to get meaningful time. It's still 76-44, anyone's game, but I will say Str8 Tilted, some of their players seem to be taking fights out of cover. They need to be a little more conservative, especially when they have the ball, to be able to say, hey, we have the objective, the opponents have to come to us, and we are going to be able to play defensively and not have to really expose ourselves in ways that leave us vulnerable. So I would love to see Str8 Tilted play a little more discipline, especially when they hold the ball. I think that's really hurting them in this game. And right now, Loud Whine does have potential control of this ball. It's looking like 3 down, 4 down for Str8 Tilted. Loud Whine has 4 up. They're going to be setting up in tower. I think this is not looking too good for Str8 Tilted.
Yeah, you can't be going 4 down when you're up, when you're down by anything, really. I mean, now they have enough time to really set up the setup that they want. I mean, this steep ramp. I mean, that's another thing that I've been noticing. Straight Tilted. They're playing the objective, but almost a little too harsh. I mean, that at that point,
A win is a win.
and we're back into it. Loud Whine, Straight Tilted, Slayer, Solitude. We see as Shugs gets a couple shots, and he does not get that camo off. Camo is just sitting top middle, right? Sugars is the camo's sitting top middle right now, and this is he gets that gnarly
Nice
stick
stick.
onto him.
Nice
What
stick.
a stick.
180 stick. That should be a medal.
I would love to see that come up
A
on
reverse stick. Yeah.
yeah. There is a lot of back and forth. They are fighting for this camo right now. Alquin finally gets it. He pops it. Loud Whine's going in with the camo. This is time to really scout out the other team and see what everyone's doing, see where everyone is, and kind of get a rundown of what's going on this map right now.
Absolutely. That play with the camo right there was a little risky, but it ended up paying off in dividends. They got them 4 down. He's sitting right where he needs to be with the camo, right in the middle. These guys, Straight Tilted, are all cornered right now, which is a good strategy when someone's out in camo, but it makes it easy to be collapsed on. And as they see 4 down go down again, unfortunately for Straight Tilted, they're going to have to figure it out. There's 45 seconds on that camo. This is going to be a rough start to the game.
Yeah, you love to watch it, but you hate to be a part of that triple killing spree. Going down by 4. We're watching a 14-8 right now. Loud Whine is really just taking hold of this map. And as you can see, the excuse me, the separation that Loud Whine has, they're really controlling the spawn points at this point. I mean, having them spawn all in yard, getting down. We're watching Sugars just laying damage down, finally getting the kill, but Loud Whine's able to have that communication to really follow through and get a couple kills. 3 down go for Straight Tilted, 18-9. They're down by 9. We need to see a little bit more of a cohesive movement from Straight Tilted and not them just combining all together and running in and getting killed. And again, another 3 down for Straight Tilted.
They are getting team wiped over and over again. That is the risk of running as a team holding hands. You can get naded. You can get splash damage on all 4 players at the same time. I think their strategy right now, stick together, may work in some matches, but right now it seems like it's actually maybe a crutch that might be a negative for them at this point. They seem to be going down all at the same time and then spawning exactly where Loud Whine wants them, and then they collapse and circle on them. This is some pretty good Halo strat from Loud Whine.
Yeah, and you can just see Loud Whine, once they get hurt, they get cover, but another teammate comes in and cleans it up. I mean, he goes down there, but again, another assist goes, and another assist, another 3 down go for Straight Tilted. We're looking at a 30-13 Slayer match in the second map. This is not where you want to be, especially losing an oddball game in the first map. I mean, oddball is kind of that game where you can kind of readjust. You have 2 rounds to really get it right, and they don't have that anymore. It's this straight on to King of the Hill, so they really need to kind of get their strategy together and become more of a cohesive team. The playoffs is not where you want to learn how everyone's playing.
So I think what you just said is that there is no reset. Slayer is a continuous time that keeps on ticking, and the momentum, you do not get a timeout between the rounds. It is not a reset. You are constantly getting slayed, you are constantly getting circled, you are constantly getting your spawns rushed. So right now we can see 35-17, it's looking like it might be a stake for Loud Whine, which would be very confidence shaking for Straight Tilted. I will say they definitely played better last game when there was an objective at hand that wasn't just Slayer. I can see that Loud Whine might have the better gun skill here. They might have more confidence. It seems like they have more confidence in every interaction that I'm seeing. They're able to take and challenge kind of whatever they want at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the scoreboard and really just, and what a beautiful nade by Bro, just being able to lay the damage and just enough down where that nade is a full death. I mean, looking at the scoreboard right now, 12, 8, 13, and 7, the straight tilt is 5, 6, 6, 4. You really just need to be able to get in there and get those kills. And you can also see Loud Whine doesn't have nearly as many of assists, but that's because they're winning the 1v1 gunfights. They're not allowing anybody to lose those gunfights. They're able to kind of draw attention and flank like they just did to get that back smack for Master Chief, and they're just playing a much better Slayer game than Loud Whine. But you know, maybe Loud Whine learns a little bit from this, seeing how they slay, seeing the momentum they got, and seeing the rotations they do. And in order to come back in this next King of the Hill, because they're gonna need the W to continue their playoff run.
Every time I'm looking at the scoreboard, I am seeing Str8 Tilted be 2 down, be 4 down. It is hard to win a Slayer when you are not at full team. When you are not at full team, you need to be ratting, you need to be hiding, you need to be moving laterally until your team spawns up. It seems like they got him in the blender, and it actually seems like they got the stake. Charged King of the Hill. And it looks like he decided to take Hill. He's being uncontested in the Hill, getting free points. He's going to have to deal with some strife at this point and can wiggle around. And they have Str8 Tilted has Snipe and Camo. Can he make use of it? Can Master Chief Andrew make use of this and take over the hill for his team?
I mean, he's off to a good start right now. He's kind of just hovering over the point. He's not getting. It seems like he's waiting for his team to regroup, which is a great strategy. I mean, that's what we were kind of talking about, that they need to regroup and kind of get that focus back on objective play. Getting a couple points on the hill here, just being able to sit in hill, and hopefully there's a little bit more. That almost looked like a miss melee to me, but 2 go down,
Definitely
3 go
does.
down for Str8 Tilted.
Welcome to Online Halo.
That's it. That's it. We are here watching Online Halo, and you're just gonna have plays like that. It's about how you adapt and overcome at this point. 2 go down for Str8 Tilted. We're watching as Bro just kind of just keeps them in the elevator spot, making sure they can't come out, so they can keep. They can continue that King of the Hill hold, but they somehow they get off of it. Now 3 go down for Loud Whine. Can Str8 Tilted get a momentum building, but again, it just seems like they're trickling. There's not enough team fire on Str8 Tilted's side.
I think that first round really sums up the dynamics between the two teams. You see Loud Whine really outslaying Str8 Tilted, but Str8 Tilted's able to hold on to some of that objective time because they are so focused. Very smart players, I will say, but they do need to work on their slaying ability to be able to put some of that strategy and put some of that smart play into the most effect that they can. I will say that that first hill was not a blowout by Loud Whine. It was a very contested hill.
Yeah, very contested indeed. We got Dauntless sitting on hill right now, looking at C flat, getting a little bit of damage down, but it looked like he got flanked again. That flank has been their enemy right now. For Loud Whine not being able to, for Str8 Tilted not being able to capitalize and get it moving. But Str8 Tilted again go 3 down to the 2 of Loud Whine. Loud Whine, Alf is sitting here with Camel, being able to scout people out. Seeing that bottom control and taking that discipline to really just scout people out and a stick. What a down stick on the big toe to get that kill, and they still don't have no idea where he is.
Oh my god. That camo is very productive for Loud Whine right now. A free stick, a free kill. Could this be 3 kills? It could be 3 kills, and he's still alive, just living back there. I think that's a really big difference between some of the Loud Whine players versus Str8 Tilted players. It seems like Loud Whine, some of their players are much more about playing their life as long as possible, because just that few extra seconds can give your team connective tissue between the damage that you deal and the lives that can be cleaned up by your teammates.
Yep, and it looks like we lost a player here on Loud Whine's side at this point. And we're watching Majesty on C, going back, Bro in pit, getting a nice stick, laying some damage down, going down, but 2 go down for Str8 Tilted again. It just seems like they are just, like you were saying, the gunfights are just not going their way. Sugars has that camo. Can he do something with it to really benefit his team? They are down 4-2, 4-0, 2-0, and all they need is this last point to really honestly solidify in my book that it might be a one-way type of a game.
Yeah. Str8 Tilted definitely doing a great job on the objective, great job on grabbing camo and other sort of power-ups. Sugars is making some use out of that camo right now, doing some damage, taking some lives, being a nuisance around the map. See if he can get out of that one alive. He knows how to play his life, especially when he has camo. Fortunately, it is gone, and he is in the middle of the map, and he gets taken out.
Yeah, what an unfortunate place to lose camo. 2 go down for Str8 Tilted, 3 go down for Str8 Tilted. This is kind of where they've been struggling, losing those 3 players and not being able to kind of answer back to Loud Whine just taking this hill over. I mean, we're watching Loud Whine kind of controlling the rest of the map as the loudest gun in the game just gets shot off and throws me off completely. What I was saying, 2 go down for Str8 Tilted. In the attic, again, you cannot be losing those kind of fights. 4 down, Str8 Tilted. They get that King of the Hill without Str8 Tilted. I mean, I'm sorry, Loud Whine gets that hill without Str8 Tilted even touching.
Let's see if Brotowski goes down. Advantage Str8 Tilted right now. They have the hill still. Let's see if this can be the hill that they start turning things around in this game. It's already 3-0. It's going to be tough. It's even numbers on the board. Let's see if they get in the right spots. They should really be holding back C and white right now. And it looks like they're getting pressure from long haul. So let's see if they can sustain this hill just for a few minutes longer to be able to cap this hill.
Yeah, I really see a lot of lack of communication here with Str8 Tilted. I mean, we saw as one person went down in the hill, and then another player was just staying back C, just trying to scout out on top C without getting back in that point and seeing what was going on. I feel like there's no real communication going on to be able to kind of backfill those positions that they're losing. And then again, we watched 3 go down and 1 come up now, but I mean, we're already at the point where you really need to just get a team wipe and be able to hold a couple seconds on this point. I mean, let's see how
I really like that play from Sugars. Being patient and backseat, knowing that your team is down and knowing that it is vital to be able to control this backseat area and just waiting for the right moment to initiate a fight. And I think that play is what made them win that hill. I think Sugar right now is showing a lot of good competency around timing and playing with his team. I think that's a really, really good sign that, hey, maybe they might be able to get a second hill here.
I mean, I'm hoping for it. I want to see a game 4. I don't know about everybody else, but Master Chief goes down, Sugars goes down, he comes back up. We got Loud Whine on the point. 1 on A, but he goes down. Another great team fire here by Red Baron. And they're taking over the point at this now, but it looks like we have 3 down for Loud Whine. They can get a couple of good score on this point right now. If they can continue to hold their spawns off and continue to kind of separate Loud Whine, they have a chance to really have this point go in their favor.
I think what we just saw there, not to call anyone out, but when they had control of the hill, they have 4 up. They need to spread out laterally. I saw the dude push into batteries and get eliminated pretty quickly. You need to be holding top A and top gold if the hill is in Whirlpool. You do not want to be pushing out to batteries just to get an angle on someone. You're going to get taken out quickly, and that's exactly what happened and why they lost this hill. Again, they are 4 down. Unfortunately, I think this is the end of this game.
And that'll do it. Loud Whine 3-0, Str8 Tilted in the